What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we gonna be talking about Bandman Kevo losing his teenage son Kevion Rice to gun violence. Let's talk about it. So it's been reported and confirmed by Bandman Kevo that his 15-year-old son Kevion Andre Rice was the name that was reported, was unalived from gun violence in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Now, right off the bat, we gonna send healing and loving and positive energy out to Bandman Kevo and his family. I know this is a trying time right now. Any man should not have to bury his son early. So I definitely just sending all the just love and well wishes out to him and his family. And just praying they're able to get through that, and just get through that the right way. But we send out those prayers. But in regards to this situation, it's just a rough situation, right? First and foremost, Michigan and its whole in the state, man, it's one of those rough places. Whether you talking about Flint or Detroit or Kalamazoo, is definitely some areas out there that you want to make sure you move in the right way, you around the right people, right? So it's just one of those situations where it sounds like, maybe wrong place, wrong time, or I don't know what was going on with him or in his life, for something like that to happen. But unfortunately, he was unalived from gun violence, right? And I'm seeing a lot of people like, oh, Bandman Kevo got $1 million worth of jewelry, but your son, from the reports that I read, Bandman Kevo was very much so actively trying to be in his son's life, and get his son to be with him, but the mother would not allow that. So Bandman Kevo was just paying child support to support his son. And he said through his reports, he said he's not even sure if the money was making it to the son or not, but he wasn't able to really get in contact with him like that. And I hate to hear situations like that. Women, whether black or white, right? Even though we know this happens in our communities, but women, you gotta stop trying to be spiteful towards the man by not allowing him to have a relationship with his kids. There is never a good situation for a man to not have a relationship with his kids. That is never a good thing. It is never a good thing to not have a father a part of children's lives, especially a boy, especially a son, right? I mean, that just goes without saying. But they kids in general, children need a father's guidance. A father's love is different. A father's guidance is different. A father's understanding is different. A father's leadership is different. You gotta stop not allowing a father to be in the kid's life. And I'm not saying that maybe that's just it would have fixed everything for their situation, but I'm pretty sure it might not have ended up in a situation like this if you allow Bandman Kevo to be a part of his son's life and allow him to get his son and bring his son and show his son different things. You don't know the type of effect that'll have on a young man's life. You just got him out there, looking at the picture. You see, he looked just like Bandman Kevo. He looked just like him. You know what I mean? All the hate and the jealousy that come with being in these, impoverished areas is gonna be hate. It's gonna be jealousy. It's gonna be negativity. It's gonna be people coming for him, right? So you gotta understand that as the mother, it's only best to put him with his father, who know how to handle those situations and can guide his son through that and show him how to be a man, right? And I very much so well believe Bandman Kevo. I believe he was trying to get his son, because even if I might not agree with all of the body surgery stuff and the stuff with women and all that different stuff, I might not agree with all that. But one thing I always do hear about Bandman Kevo is he's a loyal guy, right? So loyalty is a good trait to have. So that let me know that he definitely somebody that would have been there for his kids. Right, he paying child support. He doing what he's supposed to do. He definitely somebody that would have been there for his kids. That's what I believe. So, I hate to hear this type of situation. I hate to hear these things happen. It kind of reminds me of Gilly and Cheese, right, out in Philly. You know, similar situation, even though Cheese was a little bit older and kind of just made grown man decisions, right? And his father was in his life, right? But it's just about, you know, like the father burying their son early, right? Due to gun violence. These kids gotta know. He was a young man. He was still in his early 20s. These kids gotta know that this a target on their back just based off of who their family is, who their father is. You know what I mean? Now in Gilly's situation, I'm sure I've seen it on, you know, all the different lives and stuff they did where he was trying to tell him stop rapping about that crazy stuff. He was like, boy, you know you ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? Why is you rapping about that type of crazy life, man? You know what I mean? Sometimes these kids be so brainwashed by the, you know, this low frequency aspect of the culture of the robbing, killing, stealing, and doing drugs, living very hypersexual. It's just crazy, you know what I mean? And a lot of these kids are really hypnotized by that. And it don't matter that your father, you know, multi-millionaire, you for some reason feel you get more validation and fulfillment around people who are on a low vibration and, you know, like to do negative, toxic things. And I don't know if that was Bandman Kevo's son's situation, but if he got unalived somewhere in the hood, you know what I mean, or just around people he shouldn't have been around, then it's a similar situation. Why are you around people that's on a low vibration? You need to be around people that's on a high vibration, you know. So I just hate to hear this for Bandman Kevo, man. I'm praying for him, praying for his family. And then this is just another one of those situations, like I said, ladies, stop feeling like it's okay to not let a man see his kids. What part of the game is that? You only hurting the kids. The kids are the ones that get hurt by this type of stuff. You feeling like you hurting the man because the man moved on or whatever the situation, you're hurting the kids, which in turn is hurting you. So you're hurting yourself. That's the only thing that's happening there, right? Now, Bandman Kevo making that up and he was able to get his kids and he didn't do that, then shame on him. You know what I mean? Then shame on him. But from what he said, you know, he said that he did everything he could to get his son and to be a part of his son's life, and his mother prevented that. And I believe that. I believe that to be true, you know. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole situation. Y'all tell me what y'all think, you know, in regards to Bandman Kevo trying to be a part of his son's life. Do y'all think mothers need to stop keeping fathers out of their kids' lives? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This the God who is being their big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the God who is being their big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.